Okay, here we are at Phyllis Glisson's cousin's house here in Savannah. This is 404 East 50th Street. It's a little hard to see, a lot of shading here. So I'm going to walk up next to this area. We're going to start on this left-hand side of the house and really look at it. We're going to zoom in a little bit here so you can see that the house itself probably hasn't had a paint job within, I don't know, I dare guess, really, to be honest. It's got some wood issues here, some wood rot. Basic Savannah home here in the Ardsley Park area. Nice brick. Probably need some point up on some of the brick. Front door completely needs to be stripped and sanded and reworked, brought back to its original beautification. It's probably, believe it or not, it's probably a stained door, and so I'm thinking we should take it back and make it look that way. These windows are the original single glaze. I believe she wants to keep them, but if you can look in here, it's got bars, and all these bars are going to need to be removed and sanded and repainted. Here we've got a little overhanging porch. Obviously needs to get cleaned up, sanded, and repainted. Got some iron railing going all the way around this particular porch here. It's just got some surface rust going on here, so just needs to get a wheel cleaned up, coat of Rust-Oleum on it, and bring it back to life. It probably shouldn't be white, it probably needs to be black iron. Here you can see here in the corner, got quite a bit of old paint on this brick. Well, you and I both know that the last painter is the guilty person, so we need to clean off this paint off this brick before we do anything. You can see a lot of that brick has paint on it. We need to be cleaning them spots up first with some chemical peel. Here from this door here, we've got 4 windows on this side. Again, just standard soffit above it. While I got it here, it's got a half garage that's completely covered and inundated with vine and whatnot. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit and pressure washed. The door needs to be taken care of. I'm going to walk through this jungle here. Let's take a look at the back side of this house. Again, we've got 4 more windows. The package unit out here. The sidewalk is completely dirty, needs to be cleaned up. If we turn around and look up, you can see this garage apartment here. It's got a few issues, just needs to be tightened up. The pipe needs to be cleaned. Quite a bit of things that we can do. Here we are just walking around a sidewalk that hasn't been cleaned in years. Same soffit area. This door right here obviously needs to be replaced. All of the screens are dry rotted, so they'll be no good anymore. Again, you can see the metal railing, excuse me, the iron bars on the inside. That'll need to get changed out. I'm assuming this is a kitchen window or laundry room window. Let's try and we'll just look at the door here. You can tell that it's got a little rot there on the bottom. That's a beautiful green color we got going on there. You can see the rot along the bottom side of this old lap siding here, so it needs to be changed out. I don't think that's a proper screen for that window, so that probably needs to be changed out. We've got window units still inside this house, so I'm not certain what that's about, if we got central heat and air, why we still got window units, but apparently the central heat and air is not working good enough. I'm going to just look at it from there. I'm going to lock this gate up and walk around. I wanted to take a picture of the grass and the landscaping here. You can see that the landscaping is just overgrown and really leggy. We got vines growing up all the way in the trees. Got an old clothesline there, I'm sure is not being used. This back fence has got a lot of evergreen on it, or green vinage and whatnot, but it certainly needs to be cleaned up. The grass is sparse at best. You could use a little iron and updating and a little seeding. Here you can see some of the damage going along the bottom. The outside of this place is covered with vine. That needs to be off of that unit. That's about all I got for this place here. This is 404 East 40th Street in Savannah, Georgia. Wow, look at this. You can see the vines have actually grown up this, or grown down. I'm not certain. I can't tell if this has grown up or grown down, but it's quite significant. It's not a day old. It's more than a day or two old. So, interesting, to say the least.